Hey again, and welcome to the next tutorial, downloading your rendered images. Probably one of the most common questions from new users as jobs get submitted and begin to complete. Where can I find my rendered frames? Conductor was actually originally built for studios to run a single central downloader, where rendered images would simply be placed in the output folder the artist specified at submission time. Now I can do the same here on my local laptop, starting up the downloader daemon, but I also have a couple other options. So let's step through those. Let's start with job 3. And I'm going to open up a terminal window, and I'm going to run a download request just for this job. So in this case, job ID 3, we start the download, and you see the output file that I specified at submission time has now populated with my resulting images. And those images will stay on Conductor, so in the case where you inadvertently delete these from your local disk, you can simply rerun the same command again, and you'll see that the images will repopulate to the same output folder. So once those images are there, again, just like in some of the other tutorials, I can open up the images, do a quick review, and then move on with other job submissions. Another question we get quite often is someone is logging into their account from multiple workstations, and in some cases the output path that they've specified at submission time is no longer valid on that other machine. So how do we change that output path when necessary? So in this case I'm going to run the downloader again, but I'm going to add an additional flag. In this case my output flag, and I'm going to specify the new output folder as I have open above. New underscore path. And as you see, I run the downloader and the images that were originally meant for the demo scene folder are now being redirected to the new path folder. And as you also see, the status is changing as I grab each task or frame, in this case chunks of frames. And then once all of the tasks have downloaded, the status of the job itself will change. So now that that's done, let's go back to the All Jobs tab and focus on job number 8. There are many instances where you may have thousands of frames on a single job and you simply need to download an individual task or frame. So in this case, in addition to specifying the job ID, I'm going to specify another flag, the task ID. So let's specify task 001 and quickly download that frame. So these last few options have given you some different ways to go about downloading jobs or individual frames, but many studios, as I mentioned in the beginning, opt to run the downloader daemon, which runs in perpetuity on the machine, always looking at images that are available for download and automatically populating them to the output file you specified at job submission. So you can always do that even if you're running on your local laptop. So now all my frames have downloaded, all my jobs are marked downloaded, and that concludes our tutorial. So if you have any more questions or you want some additional detail, you can always head to our support page, and thanks for your time.